Melvin from Bazooka here, and today I'm gonna show you an awesome technique to do a sky replacement in Photoshop. The first step is to duplicate your background layer, because we're gonna need this for later. Okay, so the next step is to make this unlocked, your background layer. So just double click it and hit OK. And now we need to put our sky behind our background layer. And the next step is to uncheck your copy of your background and right click your layer, your original background layer, and hit blending options. And now you get this blend if slider up, and there's a drop down menu besides blend if that lets you select gray, red, green, or blue. So this is basically just the RGB channels and a gray channel just based on the light intensity values in your image. For this particular image, I'm gonna select blue because there's a lot of blue color in the sky, so it's gonna make the masking a lot easier. And just drag down the light parts of the blue slider. If you see here, you get a really harsh edge. So the way to fix this is by holding down Alt or Option on Mac and just dividing this slider up, so you get a much softer fall off in your mask. This looks pretty good, so I'm just gonna hit OK. And now we're gonna make this mask editable. So the way you do that is by converting your background image to a smart object. And as you see now, we get a transparent background where the sky were before, and now we're gonna convert this into a layer mask. Make your copy image visible and hit Control or Command and click your original background image, and then you get a selection up. Now we're gonna hit the layer mask icon, which is here. You see your image here is now transparent and you have your layer mask, and if you hold down Shift and click it, you can make it visible or not visible. We need to inspect our mask and see how great it is or how bad it is. So by holding down Alt or Option on Mac, you click your layer mask and go to the brush. Now you can see that there are some gray areas in your alpha channel or mask that we don't necessarily want for this particular mask. So if you go to your brush blending mode setting, it's normally set to normal by default, and if you set it to overlay and you select your black color and start brushing, you can see that the fuzzy grayish pixels start disappearing. This doesn't affect when you're painting over the edges. Then you can do this the other way around as well. If you hit X, you shift the colors between foreground and background, and if you have your white color selected now, you can brush and start to see those small black pixels disappearing. If you hold down Alt again and click your layer mask, you're back to your original image with the layer mask, and now you can make your sky visible again. And you can now hit Command T and transform it around or flip it if you want to do that. And there you go. That was it for this tutorial. Hope you like it. My name is Melvin and I'm from Bazooka.